Maize is the staple food for South Africans. The crop can grow in various soils and climate conditions, but the current dry and hot weather conditions have proved to be detrimental in the maize and oilseeds production areas. The Northwest Province is one of 4 provinces that have been hardest hit by drought.
We're going into the planting season now in our province. The farmers, the crop farmers need to plant, and the profiles are dry, so they can't do the primary ploughing and ripping processes they need to do before they can plant. The insurance companies are hesitant to insure farmers in a dry area, especially if their profiles are dry. So crop farmers are very worried because of the dry profile, and the livestock farmers are worried because they don't have enough grazing.
The country accounts for the bulk of Africa's maize production, but this year the numbers are dwindling. If the current weather conditions continue, the country will soon depend on food imports. The continued bad yields have put a financial strain on farmers.
The drought causes a lot of uncertainty, and the end of August is the end of the crop here, and then farmers have to make new arrangements for the new year as far as the financing of the inputs and everything else is concerned. Of course, we're also worried about the weather forecast, that there's a new El Nino forming, and a very strong one at that. That's making farmers unsure about what the strategies they must follow for the coming year. Coming out of a drought like we had this past year obviously puts some pressure on their financial situation. Agricultural companies, banks, and all stakeholders in agriculture know that we are in for the crunch at the moment, that we will need to be level-headed because the country needs farmers, the country needs food, the country needs these 31,000 commercial farmers are seeing that our numbers are dwindling to stay on the farms so that we can have food security for the future that's coming.
The situation will deteriorate if the current weather conditions can continue. Experts believe that the current situation can also affect the maize production next year. The expected poor maize harvest will have negative impacts on the agricultural sector and food production. Farmers say partnerships with government is needed to ensure the sustainability in food production.
We have met with the farmers, and we have indicated that the programs that we're having as a department, that of assisting with mechanizations, that is your tractors, your equipments, the production inputs, seeds and fertilizers, are part of drought relief because they cannot afford to buy that because they did not harvest much.
A total of 750,000 tons of maize have already been imported this year, while grain prices have increased by 29%. Athlenda Mati, SABC News, Northwest.